Hello guys, today again here I am with the presentation on the categorization of the theories which I earlier discussed in the previous video, which was based on the Myers Howard Abrams of the categorization of the literary theories, which were as. So today I haven't come with the bullet points, so I would like to write all over here. So if any one of you faces some problem, please let me know. Okay, so let me start with. Okay, so let me start with first one was the mimetic theories. First one was the mimetic theories as given by the Mayer Abrams award. Okay, so I won't spend my digital ink on writing theory. So moving forward, what are the mimetic theories? As the word denotes that mimesis means imitation. Since childhood, we always often heard that imitation is the first step towards learning. Okay, you might have seen a child and how he or she grows up by learning from his or her environment. A child learns babbling, a child learns speaking from the babbling, a child learns to walk or run from the crawling, and all these things happen with respect to the stages of the stages. Okay, now the in even contemporary scenario there is the word that is simulations. You might have heard about the simulations too. Today we see the dubbing of the songs, like in many of the hit songs of the Nora Fatehi, like Dilbar Dilbar. So this song is actual the dubbing of the original song. So what that dubbing is? That dubbing is the mimesis of the original song, but with huge pop and show and the major sound system. Okay, but in the field of English literature, imitation is something else, and mimesis was first appeared in Plato's works. But unfortunately, Plato discarded art. Plato discarded imitation. So, in the field of arts, what is mimesis? It is when a painter draws a painting, he is doing the mimesis according to the mimetic theorists. Okay, and when a, um, a writer is writing something, he is to imitating. Okay, okay. Socrates in his famous work said that all things are the imitations. Everything we see around our environment is an imitation. But these Greek authors, the earliest authors or the earliest theorists like Socrates and Plato, they discarded the poetry. So there is very famous analogy drawn by Socrates, and that analogy I would like to share with you. So this analogy is basically about three beds. Okay, what Socrates say that there are the three beds. Okay, one, two, three. Please don't consider these oval shapes as the beds. So in first bed there is the idea. What idea given by God? Okay, idea, bed one. And what is the bed two? When the a person, an artist creates the real chair or the creates the actual chair by imitating the idea of the god. So in the back two is the carpenter. Okay, carpenter, carpenter. Okay, So in the third bed, there is some artist who draws these actual chair in the form of painting. Okay, uh, painting. Okay, so there's a painter who draws the chair of what? Actual chair. Now this painting is twice away from the reality. Okay, how? It is in the delusion that it is the real presentation of the chair. Okay, it is twice away from reality. R-E-A-L-I-T-Y. It is twice away from reality. Okay, तो क्या है? Here we have the painter who actually is twice away from the reality. And who are those two steps? One is the carpenter and other one is the idea. So that is how Socrates says that what we see or whatever the artists do, they are the real imitations, but they are not something like which has to be given an importance, because as Plato says that he discarded the poetry by saying that it takes the people and it takes the society a bit from the rationality, and the people just purges into the emotions. So poetry is something which is quite unhealthy for the Plato's society. But then comes another student of the Plato whose name is Aristotle, who gives an utmost importance to the poetics in his very famous book, that Poetics. And what he says that the poetics is for the emotional well-being. Like um, one of the example is the catharsis. Whenever we are in go to the theater and we see a very painful movie, or there is some tragic event that gives us the sense of fear or guilty or any emotion which is hitting us, we just release it in the form of the tear. So what is that? That is the catharsis. Okay, so next moving to the